Summer School Electronics sent me a pedal, and it's a reverb pedal. And not only is it a reverb pedal, I think it might be a spring reverb pedal. How can I tell? Well, it's called, ready for it? The Spring Break. So of course it's going to be a spring reverb, right? What else could it be? I got a detention slip for stage diving during an assembly. Great. Surf the echoes, ride the reverb. The Spring Break Reverb is a spring-style digital reverb with a built-in delay circuit that extends the reverb tails for added depth and dimension. Interesting. Very different. There's something very different going on here. If I'm understanding the manual card correctly, we've got one knob of reverb control here. That's all you need, right? But then the rest of this is all delay control, mix, delay, and feedback, but it's only applied, the delay is only applied to the wet signal of the reverb. It is not a delay that is attached to your dry guitar playing. This could be interesting. This could be different. Let's plug it in and see what it's like. Hey, Tony.
What? Ryan.
Could you tell everyone what the rest of my rig looks like today?
Ryan is playing the American Professional 2 Jazz Master into the motherboard into the 2 Princeton's rig.
All right, that's enough of that. Thank you, Tony.
You are welcome.
Here is my dry signal. Any questions? I didn't think so. Let's get started. All the knobs are turned all the way down to 0. The delay switch is on. Let's put it to off so we can just hear the reverb. I'm fully expecting to hear a Belton brick clicky style approximation of a spring reverb. Let's find out if my suspicions are true. Yeah, there it is. Which can be great. There's a lot of really great Belton brick style reverbs out there. But I have to say right off the bat, if you ask me, does this reverb pedal drip? I'm gonna say it doesn't drip. I'm gonna say it clicks. Now that we got that out of the way, let's just listen to it and play with it. I mean, it sounds like a nice Belton brick style reverb. My question is the rest of this pedal, the delay section, which takes up most of it, is that going to repeat the clicks? Because that could be very fun. Let's find out. So right now the mix is down, the delay is down, which I'm assuming is time, and the feedback is down. Let's put everything to noon and see what happens. Ooh. It's kind of like a murky analog style delay. some people complain when I turn the knobs all the way up. They want to hear something more subtle, but I want to hear everything that's going on, and then we can use our imagination to imagine what it would be like if I blended it back. It's not too bad. It's not too over the top. It seems like it's not going to exceed the reverb level, which I've already got all the way up. I don't know, maybe they work together. So many mysteries locked up in these pedals. Right, the delay knob. Oh yeah, that's the time knob. Nice. I like that it makes spaceship noises. Something that pedal manufacturers have done for a long time to kind of fake a reverb, because believe it or not, like they're common now. Reverb pedals are common now, but it used to be like this, oh, we can't make a reverb pedal sort of situation decades ago. The way they got around that was with stacking delays. I'm wondering if I get this nice and fast and up the feedback, if it'll be like adding more reverb to the reverb. Oh, that's weird. Now we're getting into like experimental stuff. I have a feeling any further on that feedback knob and I'm going to be getting into self-oscillation. It's just kissing self-oscillation. It's still going. It wants to do it. I just backed it off a little bit. That's fun. This is not your average spring reverb pedal. Oh, that sound. It's giving me flashbacks to something. It sounds like when you were a kid, did you ever go explore the edges of your neighborhood and get down into the canyons and the ravines and the ditches and stuff like that and find great big cement drainage pipes, the storm drains? You ever go find the storm drains? And then did you ever like chuck rocks down them and hear the super fast repeating echoes coming back up the storm drain? That's what it sounds like. And you wonder if there's someone a mile away hearing that sound come out of the storm drain next to their car as they're trying to go to work, and they're like, what the hell is that? Because you're just chucking rocks down a great big cement pipe. right, let's hear that with a longer time. All the way up anyways. Oh, that's gonna go for a while, ain't it? There's a lot of delay stuff happening there. Let's just go nuts. Full oscillation. What could go wrong? This is a bit out of control, isn't it? Let's try it with some drive. That is the Wampler Bell stacked into the left side of my 50-50. Delay off. A little bit of a volume drop without that delay. How's it just going in between on and off with Unity? There is a volume jump without delay on. Seems to be about the same with just the reverb. Yep, so you get a bit of a boost off that delay circuit when it is engaged. I should probably tune. I have been abusing the wiggle stick, so I'm not surprised I was out of tune. I want to try to dial in like a perfect shadows echo. Interesting, you can dial out the reverb and the delay is still there, but it's a dark, murky delay. I'm gonna take off those drive circuits. It's an interesting delay because you get your first repeat and then it cascades. So I'm trying to find this timing right now. I can't base it off that cascade. I have to base it off that first repeat. This thing doesn't want to be a spring reverb. It wants to be an ambient reverb. Now, it wants to be big. It wants to be huge sounding. I really appreciate that it's got a lot of different tonal frequencies bouncing around there. You've got all your clear highs coming through, but then the trail murks out really nicely, giving like this really great separation in between your playing and that time-based signal. It's moody. Or it's weird. I want to try it with some fuzz from the Keeley Octaside. Dial in one of those really weird fast delays on here. That drainage pipe sort of delay. Now I want to hit it with the gravity well. I think kind of ambient, kind of shoegazy, doomy sorts of scenarios. Maybe kind of like spacious desert, spaghetti westerny sorts of stuff. All right. I'm running into a cocteau to get that really bright, thin nasal sound. Running into the gravity well with the gain down much further than I usually have it. And then I'm running into the tremolo side of the Surfy Bear Compact Deluxe with the speed pretty brisk. Let's see if I did it. Let's see if I got into spaghetti western territory here. It's a bit too spacey to be a spaghetti western. It's a spacey Getty western? Noodles are involved no matter what's happening. Just like all things, it really depends on how you dial it in. Like that's very kind of like big open space, touch of ambient sort of sound right there. I think the really interesting thing about this reverb is how much of the clean signal is getting through. This is the reverb that gets all over your clean signal. All that delay is on top of the reverb. And the reverb itself lets a lot of your clean through as well. So you get this really like strong separation in between your clean playing and your time modulation signal here. This could be a really good one for all the shoegazers out there that like to run their reverbs into a drive pedal. Oh, look! Look what I have right here. It's a drive pedal. Maybe I should try that. So this is the Science Fair, also by Summer School Electronics. It is a pedal that allows you to blend in between a rat and a tube screamer. That sounds pretty good. What do you guys think? Are you into it? Are there some sounds there that grabbed your ear and captivated you and inspired you to click the link down below to learn more, to see the price, to see if these are still being made? 1,000 years in the future, you're watching this video. You want to see if those links are still good. Might as well click them, right? But it's very interesting. A very different style of effect than I think I was expecting today. I was expecting a Belton brick style reverb, and it's there, but the delay section is such a huge part of this, a huge part of what makes this unique, what makes this different than so many other pedals. It's not the sort of thing where I'm just going to automatically recommend it to everyone, because I don't do that anyways. But there's very specific use case scenarios here with this pedal. And you've probably already figured out just by listening to it if you have a use for it. Tell me in the comment section if you are in love with this, if you're curious about this, if this sounds like the sort of thing you like to mess around with. I want to know. And of course, I'm going to hear from everyone else that's just like, oh, the reverb in my amp is good enough, thank you. Why did you watch the video? Why do you watch any videos? If you're happy, that's not what these are for. It's not for people who are happy with their rig. It's for people who are never happy and want to keep trying things forever for fun. That's how we have fun, right? So anyways, there's your little bit of unexpected truth at the end of this demo. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me a rude, nasty comment. Support us on Patreon. Buy a shirt if you're naked. And once again, huge thanks to Summer School Electronics. We're big fans of those guys over here, and we're friends with them as well. So yeah, huge thanks for sending out another one of your wonderful little boxes that make my guitar sound different. All right, bye everybody. Stay grounded.